I hope I have enough power. Anyway, so you were saying that the driver had the sun in his eyes. You knew that? You could tell, or you heard him say that,
Yeah, the
right?
bicycle was in the pedestrian's crossing. The guy had the sun in his eyes. They both stopped. Your husband went. The guy went. They both collided together. Your husband spun around and hit the ground. The guy got out of the car and he made a statement. I couldn't see him. The sun was in my eyes.
Right.
And he goes, I couldn't see you. I'm sorry.
Right.
And are you all right? And your husband was laying on the ground and he
Right.
said, yeah, my back.
Right.
Your husband started to get up
Yeah.
and then fell back down on the ground. He said, I injured my back.
Right.
My back has been hurt.
Right.
And then they called for paramedics,
Yeah.
and everyone stayed there to secure your husband until the
Right. But I guess the
paramedics
issue
arrived.
is that when Kat gave his statement, were you there? He said he was in the crosswalk.
He
was
was in the
Kat
cross-
in the crosswalk?
Yeah, he was strictly in the.
He was
clearly
in the crosswalk. Was he on? It was on his. He was riding. He was mounted on his bike.
He was mounted on his bike,
In
proceeding
the
into the
crosswalk.
crosswalk,
In
and
the
I was
cross-
right
He
there
was
with
in the
him.
crosswalk. He was legal.
You saw no,
Yep.
but no. The thing is, they say what they're saying is that the crosswalk is not. You're not supposed to be mounted in the crosswalk. That you have to. You have to go into the crosswalk to push the button, right, to get
Right.
enough time to cross.
Yeah.
And then he the way I know my husband rides is he automatically gets out of the, there's no place to go in the crosswalk
No, he
because
was-
so he tries to get out into the roadway to get into the bicycle path, right? Because if you're in the crosswalk, it drops you right on the sidewalk. He doesn't want to be on the sidewalk. He wants to be into the bike path. But you're saying he was in the crosswalk.
He started to proceed in the crosswalk because I was right beside
And then-
him. I was at the pole right behind him.
Oh, you were right behind him.
Yeah, I was on my bike and we're both
Oh, you're-
taking up.
oh, you
I just
both
got
take-
done talking
and
to
then-
him at the liquor store. I told you that.
Right, I didn't know you were both on your bike.
Yeah.
And he took off first.
He took off first and he proceeded, and that's when he got hit. And I
Right.
jumped off my bike and went to him.
Oh wow! And so, but doesn't he gear himself out of the crosswalk to go into the roadway?
The bike, and he was in the crosswalk, and he started to veer like that. And the
He
guy,
started to veer, but
They both stopped, and then they both proceeded, and that's when the guy T-boned him. And I went like that.
they
and
both
actually-
stopped. You mean the car stopped?
The car stopped, and then your husband stopped, and then they both started again, and then the guy, not seeing your husband, it was his blind spot, just took off.
I
and
see,
that's
but
when
he
hit
did
him.
stop me because what happens is they get out of their little pocket and they just wait there,
Yeah.
right? So he was allowing him
He
at
was
first.
he was
So
allowing him the right of
So
way.
he came out of the pocket and he starts going, but he stopped. He stops.
He's